Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Swain and I'll be facing off against the Grand Heist, which they added last week, I believe. I honestly don't expect this to be that much of a challenge, mostly because I'm playing Swain, but we'll see. It's probably just going to be the 3.5 star version, but brought up to 6-star level difficulty. When the player gains the attack token, grow the foe's weakest unit stats to 1 more than the strongest unit stats. At the very least it's only on my offensive turns and not the opponent. That way I don't have to worry about the opponent just suddenly playing something or getting a extremely large unit that ends up just killing me. All of these are terrible. Let's reroll. Nyla, Fiddlesticks, or Zoe. Zoe's kind of bad. Nyla doesn't seem that great either. And Fiddlesticks doesn't really have that much synergy with my units. Refill your spell mana. Hero's Horn, Paromantic Wake. Well, since the Crowstorm has a 3 mana refund on it, I think that makes it a bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Fiddlesticks. Let's see how things work out. Allies have attack, roll my health to match my power, or their spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. I already have a lot of damage associated with my spells, but I suppose 1 extra damage can't hurt that much. Noxian Fervor. Yeah, sure. Deal 3 to a ally to deal 3 to anything. Static Shock Screw 8's very good. Bastille Disciple or Legion Drummer. I'm going to pick the Bastille Disciple just because it's a cheap unit I can flood the board with, thanks to the Spirit Stone. All of these are terrible. Jana is interesting but not that great, so let's reroll yet again. Sunken Temple. Draw 2, reduce the cost of those cards by 1. Yeah, sure. It's an expensive card draw tool, but it's better than nothing. Okay, Boom Crew Rookie works well for a power setup. Tidal Invocation allows us to get some units going, which is nice as well. Photo Cannon. Nah, let's roll. Dawn and Dusk. Nah, I need something better. Petty Officer. I guess. Mostly because I don't have anything else that I find it worth it to get. And last but not least, I suppose Tidal Wave is decent enough. I just have to mulligan aggressively for Swain. No, actually, I don't even have to mulligan aggressively for Swain because Fiddlesticks starts in the opponent's deck, so I just get Swain guaranteed at the start of the game every time. So I just have to mulligan so I can get some spells that are synergistic or that I can play on the first turn alongside Swain. And that should be enough for me to get the win. I won't keep the Noxian Fervor. I just want to use it on a unit that I can toss for fodder. So I won't keep it around. Let's drop down the Swain. See what the opponent does. Okay. Deal 3 to different randomly targeted enemies and create a crashing wave in your deck. Sure. Let's also get something that develops a board. Swain doesn't level up. Oh, he does. I was about to say, I'm not sure if Swain levels up here, but he does. And I even stun the opponent's unit, which means I can properly clear the opponent's entire board. Lucky me. Swain with a strong showing as usual. Let's hold, see what the opponent does. Okay. In that case I can just do this and clear your entire board without even taking damage. And in the process I deal a bunch of damage to him back. That's a very large petty officer. But the game's already over. Our opponent couldn't really do much of anything. That's the power of Star Swain, making short work of an adventure just like that. I might even be able to just kill the clock hand or whatever that encounter is called with pure damage. Yeah, the clock hand. Might even be able to kill him with pure damage. Let's go for the healer. Let's got the Death Lotus. It's the least appealing card in the deck, I think. Or maybe the Petty Officer. I'm going to cut the Death Lotus. Round start, the foe creates 2 decimates at the bottom of their deck. Arms dealer, the foe's equipped units have +2/+2, brush and impact. I think the Bahuru cultist might be an easier time. What is even the Bahuru cultist doing here? We're in Shuriman, not Bilgewater. Weird. Oh, that's unlucky. I would have liked to get that off the Farsight alteration. Oh well. Let's drop down the Swain. The opponent plays something here. We just crashing wave the opponent's stuff down. Which allows me to go for a free attack with Swain. Further reducing the health total on the opponent's Nexus. Which in turn will increase the amount of damage my spells deal. Interesting. He still had enough mana for a Uhuru cultist. Mitigated a bit of the damage I dealt there. Yeah, sure, let's play the Vastine Disciple. Are you going to do anything else besides that? Yes, you are. Good. This way I get full value out of the Static Shock. Wait, that thing had Deathless. Didn't realize that. Ooh, that's a very big Dark Enthrall. Shame that he can't block though. And now I've just set up so that I can go ahead and kill the opponent's board with a Ravenous Flock. Can I even kill the opponent this turn? Unfortunately, no, I can't. I guess we're just on a waiting room for a Snowstorm. Or the Drum Solo, that also kills the opponent. 13 damage, just like that. I ended up taking a bit of damage this turn, or this encounter, but the 6th regen plus Swain's relic should help mitigate that. Ooh, bursting backpack's fun, let's pick it up. Even though it's not the best thing. Sunken Temple, Grand Plaza, Piercing Darkness. None of these are great. I would rather have cheaper spells. Each round, the first time you spend mana on a spell spawn equal to its cost. That's interesting. That's a power from Ilawi's encounter. I don't know why the Ilawi champion that the player can play doesn't have that, but sure. If I can get it on Swain, I'll take it. Twisted Fate, Action or Set. Which one has more synergy for deck? I think the Twisted Fate is the correct one. We might be unable to level him up because we don't really draw that many cards throughout the game, but in theory we can use his red card to perform a massive board clear if necessary, and the gold card can also act as a one-time piece of removal for a big unit. Uh-oh. He's challenging my Swain. Don't want that to happen, so let's get rid of the Sheriff Lariat. Whoa, that's a very large tentacle I just spawned. Didn't realize Tidal Evocation would deal that much damage. I guess the opponent just dies next turn to whatever spell I play. You sure did, buddy. You sure did. 23 damage. Poor guy. Couldn't really do anything. Now time for the moment of truth. Can I actually beat the clock hand with damage alone? Game start crit. Twisted Fate in hand, grant it +2/+2 and reduce its cost by 1. Nice. Let's pick up a couple of rerolls for the road. And let's cut the Petty Officer. Probably, yeah, let's cut the Petty Officer. Game start, the foe summons the clock hand and the player summons the vault. Play the right cards to open it and win the game. But I don't think I want to open the vault. I think I just want to deal 900 damage to the opponent's Nexus. That seems fair and balanced. Oh, that's unlucky. I didn't get any spells in my opening hand. I did get Twisted Fate though. Ah, there it is. There's a spell. Instant Sentry. The opponent can't go for anything else this turn, right? So I can just go for this. And I'm summon draw one of each champion from your deck. Each round, the first time you summon a champion rally. Sure. Does Swain stun the clock hand here? Yes, he does. Nice. This way, I can keep progressing the damage to the Nexus, which is important because it increases my spell's damage by a lot. Do I want to go for Twisted Fate? Yeah, let's go for Twisted Fate for draw. I can use the Ravenous Block on that as a way to clear the board, so I'm not too worried about what the opponent does. Anything else you want to do, opponent? No? Thank you. I'm just going to clear your board and be done with this. I have 19 turns to close out the game, and I'm pretty sure I can do it. Ooh, that's a buffed up Clockling. I might have to jump block with the tentacle or not. The opponent just doesn't even bother with blocking. Lucky me. What do I do here? I'm going to Boom Crew Rookie, just deal the 19 damage to the opponent's Nexus. He gets more Clocklings, that's fine. I'm just doing this for the damage. And now that he has gone ahead and taken 1 damage on that Clockling, that means I can just clear his entire board. Or, you know what? No, this is fine. I don't need to clear the opponent's entire board. Keeping that Clockling around allows me to go for a clear this turn if he does something that's scary. That's a very large board you're attacking me with, opponent. It would be a shame if everything was cleared, though. What do I do here? Honestly, I'm just going to hold the spell mana for next turn. Then I'm going to drop down the Kingfisher. And let's go ahead and attack, or not. Let's go for the Tidal Wave. Clear the board. Sure, let's go for the Clock Hand, whatever. What I get there doesn't matter. What matters is that I get to attack the opponent and deal a bunch of damage. I'm committed to killing the opponent with damage. But I'm not certain if I can. If only the Ravenous Flock actually had an item on it, like the Pyromantic Wake, I'd be able to kill the opponent extremely easy. But I can't. Let's draw one. Ooh, that was an unfortunate burn. I needed that. Let's deal 49 to the opponent's Nexus. The opponent's going to attack me with all of those. Ah, actually, I can stun them. I forgot about that part.
I don't do meditation.
Time Bomb. Interesting. But I can clear your board, opponent. So I'm not worried. The damage on my spells keeps increasing. Static Shock's already at 33 damage. Eventually, I am going to just have so much damage the opponent can't really deal with it. Really? You're not playing anything? That's an interesting decision. There you go. That's more like it. Honestly, let's toss one Static Shock. Just deal a casual 100 damage to the opponent's Nexus.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
And now I can start getting Twisted Fate cards every turn for playing cards. Shallow Siren? Yeah, let's get the Shallow Siren going.
Eyes open.
I'm trying to get one red card here at least. 106 damage to a unit, spawn 1 for each damage dealt. Deal 56 to a unit. Only my own though. Let's toss the Colossal Wave, just so I can proc the red card this turn. I want to get the damage going, because every 5 damage to the opponent's Nexus is 1 point of extra damage on our spells, and I'm going to make it count. That's a Fiddlesticks. You know what? Let's drop down the Fiddlesticks. Oh, I can't. I was about to say let's drop down the Fiddlesticks over the vault, but I can't do that. Well, in that case, let's drop him down over the Gallows Siren. Let's get this stun effect or the rally effect, and I fully intend to use the Tidal Invocation on this unit to go ahead and get a massive tentacle. Actually, I can't because the unit died. It fizzled. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is the spell or the Swain effect still in? Yes, it is. So let's toss that. Gold card's going to hit nothing, but it's fine, because I just want to go ahead and hit the opponent for all I can. 300 health for the opponent and a dream. I'll Crushing Wave just so I get the Colossal Wave in deck. The Colossal Wave hits the opponent's Nexus, which is relevant. I have 6 turns to kill him with spell damage. Can I Grifter's deck or Drum Solo? Yes, I can. I have enough cards in hand, or I have enough space in hand. The unfortunate part is that because of TF, I have to play the blue card first. But the opponent just doesn't do anything. Okay, maybe it just dies to the Pyromantic Quake bursting backpack. Or not, because he's summoning all his Clocklings. I guess I have to pull the trigger on the Static Shock and deal 400 damage to the opponent's board and his Nexus. And we did it! We beat the Clock Cannon counter with pure damage. But I'm playing with Swain, so it's a bit unfair. I took way too long here because I want to do something silly. Whatever. It's a game, it's supposed to be fun. Let's see. Mystic Meditation actually works against us because Sea's Fury cares about the spell's cost. Let's reroll. Gem crafting, hold them off in my sights. Gem crafting can be fun, so I'm going to pick it up. Let's go for the Ruin Runner. How hard can a vicious enemy be in a 6.5 star adventure? I figure not that hard. Let's toss that, toss that. I'll keep the Bursting Backpack, just in case I get nothing else that can be played alongside Swain. I'm lucky I got the Static Shock. Now all the other encounters are going to have comparatively lower health totals. Big Sand, okay. Interesting. If I do this, does the opponent's board just get cleared? I'm pretty sure that yes, that's how it works. Yep. Even if the Ruin Runner has Spell Shield, the damage from the Twin's power goes through that. The unfortunate part is that he removed the overwhelm from the Swain, so I won't benefit from hitting the opponent's Nexus this turn.
Such little lies.
Oh right, the opponent heals Nexus health every turn. I forgot about that part. Let's drop down the Bone Pro Rookie, see what the opponent does. The fact that he is playing units alongside the Ruin Runner is great for me. It means I can actually clear the Ruin Runner because of it. The opponent's being silly and it's causing his downfall.
Such little lies.
Let's go for the bursting backpack here. Get an epic item on Swain. Okay, nice. And we deal more than enough damage because of the Undermine. Ooh, he might survive with the Unraveled Earths reducing the attack of my units. Or not, it wasn't enough. Poor guy didn't even deal a single point of Nexus health damage.
My cousins, and only one way.
So much for the vicious enemy part. Drifter's deck. It gets more copies of the bursting backpacks in the deck. Sure, it might be a bad decision, but I think it's funny. Get Jinxed, your spells and skills deal double damage. Ooh, that's huge. Now there's nothing in the game that can stand up to us. Everything we play, every spell we cast is just going to be a complete nuke. Let's toss everything. I won't keep the Noxian Fervor. I need something to attack if I want to play it. Let's see what the opponent does after I play the Swain. Wait, what? He's getting Dune Swallowers now. When a player plays their first unit each round, there is a... If there are 2+ units in play, the foe has 50% chance to summon a Dune Swallower. Ah, okay, the improved version of this encounter cares about all units on board, not just my own. That's what you get for not reading the opponent's powers at the beginning of the game. Deal 6 to all enemies. If you've played 6+ new spells deal the game, deal 10 instead, sure. It's vaguely synergistic with our deck. The unfortunate part is that thing is going to stick around.
I will break them.
Or maybe not.
Leave them nothing.
I am going to get to attack with Swain here. I'm going to clear most of the opponent's board. And next turn I can just Ravenous Flock that thing down, and the opponent's board is gone. Just like so.
After the battle,
The unfortunate part is if I play Twisted Fate here, the opponent gets another one of those Dune Swallowers guaranteed, because I'm extremely unlucky. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it, not until the opponent attacks first. And I didn't get a Dune Swallower. Okay, maybe I'm not as unlucky as I thought.
I will break them.
What do I want to do here? Let's go double Vastine Disciple into Noxian Fervor in something, or I can just Noxian Fervor the opponent's Nexus down. That also works. Nice.
History will remember.
Now, Are we at the end already? Yes, we are. Vampiric Scepter, Ardent Sensor. Let's pick up another copy of Fiddlesticks. That can hurt. Spell chest or shop. Let's go for the shop. Gives us a little more control over what we get. Phalanx is bad. Let's reroll. I'll take that, I suppose. Let's spend our last reroll here. Go hard. Yeah, let's go hard. Oh wait, that's bad with Swain. And for our last card cut of the run, I think I am going to cut the what? Noxian Fervor? It was because of the Noxian Fervor I won last time around. Drum Solo, but it's a cheap way to draw cards in the later stages of the game. But the game doesn't really go that long, does it? Crowstorm. I have cast Crowstorm this run before. Maybe the Shallow Siren is the weakest link. Yeah, let's cut the Shallow Siren. Now I barely have any units in the deck, but the ones that I do have are extremely good. Only 51 health? Really? I don't think the opponent's going to survive that long. There we go, 120 health. That's more like it. Copy the first card the foe plays each round, it costs Nexus health instead of mana. Let's hope the opponent doesn't kill Swain immediately. Shimmering Mirage to get a bunch of Ezreals on the first turn. Can't say that I think that's a good decision. Doesn't seem that productive, to be honest. Oh, that's extremely lucky. I got the scout on Swain. Now the opponent's done for. There's no way he's going to be able to deal with Swain just going ahead and attacking twice each turn and clearing most of his board each time. Unfortunate part is that because I get another attack token, the Ezreal gained a bunch of stats. I can go for the Ravenous Flock in order to remove the spell shield on the Ezreal, but I won't do it. I'll just go Static Shock next turn on the Bakai Reaper and that works as a clear. Or I can Tidal Evocation. Let's pass the turn, see what the opponent does. I want him to spend his mana just in case he has some sort of removal. That worries me. Let's get a casual 68 bonus stats on the Tentacle. Clear the opponent's entire board and set up so we kill him next turn. Wait, that was more than enough to kill the opponent, really? Where did that amount of damage come from? I guess the Pyromantic Wake is part of the spell, so it also contributes towards the growth of the Tentacle. That's interesting. Good to know for a future reference. But it wasn't relevant this game. Oh well. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Till then.